1.
We can put something together here. Because a win and a draw against the top 2 seeds in the group, you know, is a very good result, and it gives him a chance still, of course, with his last match against Peter Lyons to still win the group, if he can win this frame.
9.
Chang Bing-Yu is the only player so far to win a group, having lost a match, and of course Stuart Bingham is hoping to emulate him later. But of course, if Devlin wins this frame and beats Peter Lyons, then Bingham,
16.
even if he beats Lyons himself, will not be able to go past him, because Devlin will have 7 points.
Septeen.
Again, that hasn't quite worked out in terms of position.
24.
Well, he didn't want that red to bounce either.
24.
There was another player, Dave, who lost a group after losing a match, but it wasn't in the same context. Chris Wakelin, he lost his 3rd match, but he was already safe and sure at the top.
One.
Yeah, I guess from Bingham's perspective, a victory for Chow would actually be a better result, because then it all goes down, as long as he beats Peter Lyons, which he's not done yet, it all goes down to him having a chance in the last match to still win the group. Devlin gets the draw, he can get to 7 points.
Chow, your pen.
Chow misses that black.
Not an easy shot. Big reward had he knocked it in.
One thing you know about Stuart, he'll have worked all the permutations out. He's obviously an ever-present in, well, in every event, basically. Of course, he won the invitation version of the Championship League shortly before he won the World Championship in 2015.
And there was one group in that, of course it's a different format to this, there was one group in that where he seemed certain to depart, scraped into 5th place through a variety of permutations, and then went from strength to strength. Got hold of that one nicely.
Yeah, what a lovely shot that was. He's spending the season, of course, not on the main tour, but there'll be plenty of snooker to play, and the Q Tour is a qualifying tour to get back on, and just got to stay positive and confident as we see that brilliant black again, that next year somehow he'll be on, either through the Q Tour or maybe one of the amateur routes, or of course ultimately Q School again.
16.
The problem with the Q School path
17.
is that everyone will tell you, because it's definitely true that Q School, year on year, is becoming more and more difficult to survive.
Now then, is he on one? Right to the middle. Yeah, I think the only really good thing about
25.
Q School is, this happened with Fergal O'Brien, of course, you can get back on immediately. You don't have to wait a year. So Fergal dropped off at the end of the season, went to Q School, got back on through the first event, and it's just like he's carrying on.
Devlin and others. He's a more skilled player than some players who are on the tour.
33.
Well, this is a big visit, because if he can win this frame now, and he's not far from doing that, then he will go into his last match against Peter Lyons with a chance to win the group there and then. He will do if he beats him.
38.
Who would have thought? It's not come to this yet, but who would have thought Stuart Bingham, Cao Yupeng, last up, would be rendered academic in terms of who tops the group? I would have thought that would be almost an impossibility, but it could actually be a realistic
39.
probability.
This pink to lead by 68 with 67 on. He's shown good attitude, I think, in this frame, because that last frame, you know, events conspired against him a little bit, but that's gone. Got on with the job here,
45.
and he's in a very, excuse me, he's in a very strong position now, because it's in his hands. As we say, if he beats Peter Lyons, he's won the group.
46.
Equally, if he doesn't beat him, then it really is anyone's. Coming up in
53.
a few minutes, Peter Lyons will play Stuart Bingham.
54.
This is Devlin's highest break today.
$61.
He has made a century in front of the TV cameras before. He's not going to make one here.